Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about a survivor in a good sense, a 1963 Corvair Monza 900 four-door sedan. We'll tell you the details in a moment. Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, the home to close to 100 classic and collectible cars, ranging all the way from cars in the 30s all the way up into the 70s and 80s and beyond. So we have a little bit for everybody. You can look at all of our stuff at www.ellingsonmotorcars.com for all of our latest, greatest additions and newest arrivals. But you got to make sure to watch the entire video from start to finish because we do a nice walk around, a cold start, give you all those details. That's really helpful in making your buying decisions. But today, as I mentioned, it is a survivor in a very good sense of the word, in that it's not something that was dragged out of a barn. The person that we actually acquired it from was an old friend of the businesses, and he was one of those fussy individuals, and he happened to be at a car show quite a number of years ago, and some gal pulls in with this car, and it only had 14,000 miles on it. Believe it or not, that is the original miles. He was a second owner. So you're looking at a car that, using the word quote-unquote survivor in a good sense, this is really an outstanding example. I mean, it's a correctly finished car in Palomar red. I mean, I got to get that straight. That's every one of these car companies have different names for their paint jobs, but that is the name, Palomar red exterior on this car. And if we go to the interior, it is actually, this is probably one of the neatest things about this car. I mean, this fawn vinyl interior, which is also correct for the car, is absolutely pristine. I mean, you open the door opens and closes like a new car. 14,000 miles, of course, is not very many miles in a 1963 car. Of course, one of the biggest improvements that anyone has done on these cars are the radial tires with the correct hubcaps, the Monza hubcaps for 1963. Now, this car came with a few extra options. One of the interesting ones, of course, is that it has the automatic transmission, the Power Glide 2-speed automatic, tinted windshield, and of all things, it has a padded dash because you don't need those scars on your forehead from mom not able to stop you from when she had a quick stop or whatever. But yeah, you just take a look at that interior. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful. Of course, it does have an AM radio. We have a gas gauge and speedometer. That's about all that you get with this thing. And I mean, they were a very simplistic fuel economy car. You know, they were the flat 6 motor with the 145 cubic inch and 102 horsepower, a little upgraded from the basic motor because of the Monza. I mean, that's 2 one-barrel carburetors. But I mean, it is just, when you look in the engine compartment, it is also pristine. That's actually where they keep the spare tire. You will find that always interesting if you're a Corvair lover or aficionado. That's where it is. And of course, this is the trunk area, which has more room in it than you would actually think. Very, very lots of room. Nice chrome, nice body trim. The glass is really nice. It is just one of those cars with almost all original paint. Very little that is not original paint on this car. I love also the big back window, you know, kind of the flat top look that they had in the late 50s and early 60s. You know, lots of glass space when you look out the back through your mirror. You can see lots of stuff out the back. You know, it's one of those little cars that if you just want that entry level kind of little car that, you know, if you want to have an older car, yet you can very comfortably ride, you know, 4 to 5 people in. We've got it right here, and I see there's even seat belts in the front, which is something that would have been another option, to tell the truth. In 1963, that would have been an option. So if you're looking for some of this kind of stuff, you know, check out our Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram sites too, because leave us a comment, give us a like, and subscribe. We always have interesting stories of cars such as this one and many other ones that we've had over the years. There's lots and lots of interesting stuff to study, and if you're on the internet, why not learn about some old cars that we've had? Always a good thing to do. But yeah, if you're just looking, I just always am intrigued with these quote-unquote survivors that are just pristine, 2-owner car ownership, just absolutely one of those fantastic finds that you only find once in a blue moon. Never had another one of these in the 28 years that I've been here. Never had another one. So you can take a look at the stuff in person if you're so inclined. We'd love to have you come down to Ellingson Motorcars. We're open Monday through Friday from 10 until 5. Open on Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. So come on down, take a look in person. Sometimes that's the best thing to do if you really want to get a total feel for it. Yes, we have videos, shows you lots of details, but sometimes, sometimes you just have to come down and take a look. You would not be disappointed in this little car right here. So take a look at it on our website or give us a call. We'd love to discuss this and any of our other cars that we currently have in inventory. Well, thanks for visiting today, and we will see you next time.